ECOeffect program to train Eastern European drivers in eco-driving techniques has been underway for a year. Trainers in Romania, the Czech Republic and Poland have received training and certification, and the program now embarks on a demo tour to explain the benefits of eco-driving to the wider road haulage community. In summer 2012, the tour comes to Bucharest, organised by UNTRR, the National Union of Road Hauliers of Romania. Visitors to the event were able to drive the demonstration truck and hear presentations from high-profile speakers, including eco-trainers, the Romanian Director of Road Transport Sorin Slurbu, and UNTRR General Secretary Radu Dănescu.
Companies, they are affected by the increasing price for the diesel fuel, and for the long term it seems that will be no reduction of the fuel price. We are interested to helping them to reduce the fuel consumption from 5 to even 18%, but as a secondary effects with very positive impact to on the companies is that they will have lower maintenance costs for the vehicles, and the third effect, which is built in, to say so, by this program, is that the emissions that are issued from these vehicles will be lowered, of course.
We are talking about fuel consumption and we're talking about money, but we're also talking about the CO2 footprint and we're talking about the environment.
And everyone is interested to have a cleaner environment, but when it comes who is paying for that, not so many people are willing to pay immediately. But in this case, the transport companies, they are interested to reduce their costs with the fuel. In the same time, everyone will benefit from reduction of the emissions.
As long as the impact on the fuel consumption and the total cost of ownership of our customers, it is tremendously affected by the fuel consumption level. It became naturally one of our main objectives to improve this.
Here's one example. It's Enköping's trucking company. They have 65 trucks, 95 drivers called co-workers. This is after 1 year, 12 months. They saved 96,000 euros in fuel consumption only, and another 15,000 euros in maintenance costs, mainly from tires and brakes. The return on investment was less than 2 months.
If you realize that your neighbor or your colleagues from Europe can do some different things in a better way, that they are more competitive or more efficient, we have to learn from them, and this program is providing this possibility.
This company had maintenance and road accidents as a key value. They decreased their accidents from 117 to 84. You have to make the drivers want to drive eco-driving. You have to make them aware of that's the way to drive.
Most of the driver who has a certain experience in driving are considering themselves the best drivers, most experienced one, and nobody has nothing else to teach them.
They think okay, I can eco-drive, but I don't have the time. But the time is not an issue, because you can drive with less fuel consumption and you can drive faster. After the first EDP training performed with Mercedes and our partners here in Romania, we educated 32 drivers, and the average reduction on the training is 15.6% reduction of fuel consumption, and the speed increase is 3.93%.
The ECOeffect driver program, it is taking into attention, analyzing in more detail all the aspects which are influencing directly or even indirectly the fuel consumption. Not necessarily only the driving behavior in terms of right gear selection or the right use of the accelerator or of the brake pedal, but also to take into account the influence of anticipating the road, the traffic, the right in time selection of the gear, to use the inertia of the vehicle, all these aspects which before were not evaluated.
Here's another one. They have 34 trucks and 44 drivers. They had a motivation system from the start. 25% of the earnings from fuel consumption they gave back to the drivers. That meant that they had very motivated drivers, because that meant more cash every month, right? And they reduced their fuel by 10% the first year, and then on the second year they increased their savings 5% more, and after the third year, after 36 months, they were at 17.1% in, if you calculated that from the first year. Their return on investment plan was under a month. So it's 27 days to be exact, I think. Then the money was back. And that's what this program is all about. You have to do an investment to make these changes.
If everybody cares, as people are making this kind of statement of social responsibility, environmental responsibility and so on, they should walk the talk and they should implement ECOeffect standards. Other companies will be attracted to follow these positive examples and to try to achieve the same benefits that the first companies they already obtained.
Bardzo